What's up, Sagittarius? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot here to look at your week's energies. Next week, starting March 3rd, 2025. Sagittarius, I hope all is well. Welcome any new subscribers. We're just going to dive right into the energies to see what is coming up for you, Sagittarius. And the decks that I'll be using will be listed in the description box. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. All right, so let's get into the energies here for Sagittarius this week. What's coming up for Sagittarius? What is the energy here for Sagittarius, the Archers? Not reading reversals, by the way, Sagittarius, but some of the cards that I've been reading in other videos have been showing up in the reverse. So it might have just messed up the orientation when I was shuffling. So anyway, energies here for Sagittarius. What's coming up for Sagittarius? Starbucks. It just came to me. I was trying to figure out what was the coffee company that was phasing out, laying off employees. And I was trying to explain in Scorpio's video, you know, when the tower showed up for them. And I always say when the tower shows up with Pentacles, it's either, I always get a feel that there's some sort of business that's going to be announcing some sort of layoffs, bankruptcies, or layoffs, closings, and reduction or whatever. And it was Starbucks. So that was the prediction that I made in another video. I don't even know if it was your video, Sagittarius, last week, but I said that whenever the tower shows up here, we could hear of some sort of businesses closing up or whatnot. And I know Joanne, the retailer, she was closing, or not she, it's Joanne's the female, but the company was closing up their stores, several stores. So yeah. Anyway, Starbucks. I have to throw that in there when I edit their video. All right, so Sagittarius, enough of me rambling on here. I said I want to save a lot of time and cutting out the pre-talk. We're cutting the deck here. Let's start the energy here for you, Sagittarius. See what's coming up. Oh, we got the sun. Sagittarius, you have the most powerful positive card in the tarot deck. A lot of energy comes out within the sun's presence in your spread. Of course, happipness is number one, okay? Doesn't necessarily have to be number one, but happiness, feeling successful, feeling childlike, blessings that may be coming your way. I'm not even sure if I recall having to do a reading for you last week, and I felt that it was kind of like, wasn't really good for Sagittarius. So maybe this week's energy is the turnabout. All right, anyway, feeling happy, successful, vibrant, energized. Sagittarius, I always talk about, could be living in Florida, California, or planning a trip to those two destinations or somewhere else that's warm, sunny, and welcoming. This is my health card. So some of you may be just going through regular routine checkups and exams this week. You're going to be okay. Any types of laboratory tests, blood work, or anything, x-rays fall underneath the energy of the sun. You could be the Sagittarius that works in the health industry, right? Okay. Anybody, if it's not you that you know, could be undergoing treatments for cancer, chemotherapy, radiation. They're going to be fine too. All right. The sun always comes in to heal. Never comes in here to do any types of damage or anything like that, all right? And also, too, an aspect of some sort of blessings coming your way, Sagittarius, this week. Following the major arcana of the sun, now we have the major arcana of the Hangman, okay? So this is just really neutral energy. Any decisions or actions that you're about to undertake this week, Sagittarius, the Hangman comes in to your spread just to give you a reminder of not to move too fast in terms of your decisions or your actions, so that you don't end up having to make some sort of regrets because you've done so. Okay, so just take your time, think things through before you move forward. Things hanging in the balance, sitting on the fence, air suspension, that is always the Hangman. Following the Hangman, now we have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is all about many options that may open up to you. It's also about intuition, so definitely pay attention to your intuition. Some of your intuitions that I'm reading for could be heightened. Definitely could be on the mark trusting the process. Always go with the first impressions that you get in your gut, Sagittarius, the inner voices that you hear, always the correct answer. Or the very first thing that you get is the correct answer. All right. So also the Seven of Cups comes in where I talk about, because it represents love and relationships, there could be an extension of some sort of love and dedication, devotion, being outwardly poured to you. And that could be coming from friends, family members, of course, romantic partners, and hell, could even come from coworkers. All right. That is the Seven of Cups. Most importantly, pay attention to your intuition. Up next now we have, I'm not reading reversals, Judgment. Judgment is the awakening card here. Things hidden in the dark coming to the light. Also, there's the type of energy of spiritual protection that may be surrounding you this week. You may be guided, okay, helped in terms of guidance. I usually call this woke energy, so it might be that you're processing or moving forward. Mirrors over here to the Hangman in terms of the actions or decisions about something that you always wanted to do, Sagittarius, and maybe the timing for you to do that wasn't optimal. So maybe this is the week that you do that. That's this card here. Also, too, things that you discover about yourself that you didn't know before could be positive or negative, and also things that you discover about others that you didn't know before could be positive or negative. What's hidden in the dark comes to the light. Also, to maintain an aspect of positive energy towards yourself and towards others. And you shouldn't have any problems this week, because this card, if you don't, represents karmic payback, okay? So just be careful of your thoughts and your interactions with other people, as well as yourself. All right, following the Judgment card, now we have the Strength card. Okay, so you have another major arcana. Yeah, look at that. So far, a very powerful week of energy here for Sagittarius. So this is feeling strong, of course. Any obstacles or challenges that you may be faced with this week, Sagittarius, you will overcome them. So filling in your own power, your strength. Things are definitely intense, very passionate. She can express herself. This card and its energy can express itself in a sexual manner, which is usually pretty good, positive, right? So feeling strong, courageous, powerful. Nothing is going to prevent you from doing what you need to do or take care of. Nothing's going to step in your way or in your path. Following the major arcana, the Strength card here for you, Sagittarius, now we have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups here, definitely underneath that sun. It's also, too, type of energy here, along with that Seven of Cups, an extension of dedication and devotion coming to you by those people that you are that you have in your life and that you're close to. That's family members, friends, romantic partners. Ace of Cups, however, could mean for others, underneath the health card, pregnancy test. So someone turns out to be pregnant, childbirth. The Ace of Cups also has the ability to offer or extend a job. Okay, so it's a job offer, pregnancy news, childbirth. Then has the unique ability to bring together in terms of formation, romantic partners, as well as platonic friends. Things starting off for the very first time with the Ace of Cups. Up next now we have the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is just, primarily the projection of energy that may come on to you in terms of petty fights and arguments that's going on with other people. Not necessarily, they're just trying to draw you in. So don't engage them. Don't add fuel to the fire. As quickly as this energy may approach you, Sagittarius, if you avoid it, don't feed into it, it will die down just as quickly as it started. If it is not that type of engagement where, you're having petty fights or arguments with others this week, there is a moment of restlessness, or period of restlessness that you may experience, and that too shall pass. All right, following the Five of Wands here, now we have the Empress card, another major arcana that's surfaced here for you. This is also the type of energy where I've been saying, of course, it's the stronger energy. It mirrors over here to the Ace of Cups when it relates to pregnancy news. So it's a stronger indication that somebody could be finding out that they're pregnant, giving birth to a child. This card always represents beauty, so it's always having to, for some of you, having to refocus the energy, pull that energy back into yourself to focus on your needs, your wants, loving yourself, caring for yourself internally, externally. Of course, I always say that some of you could be just going to hair salons, beauty treatments, manicure, nails and nails and pedicure treatments. It could be exercising more, modifying your diet, treating yourself very, very well, okay? And it's not anything to do with having to be selfish because of it, because maybe there was an extension of your energy, given to others. And now it's time for you to just, take a moment to do some sort of reflection, pull that energy back into yourself, Sagittarius, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? You have to love yourself. In order to love others, you have to love yourself first. So knowing your value, knowing your worth, could be just spending some time out doors, enjoying Mother Nature and God's beauty. That's this card here as well. All right, something new, developing, growing, or expanding. Once again, it mirrors over here to the Ace of Cups that starts things off. So that could be the job. That could be the birth of a child. It could be the pregnancy news. It could be the new relationships, platonic or romantic. Up next now, oh, look at this. Now we got the Nine of Cups. Okay, so the Nine of Cups is surfaced in your spread. And boy, Sagittarius, if I read for you last week, I have to look at last week's video to see, because I don't think it was all that well. I kind of don't remember all the reads and stuff like that, but I get a feeling. But this week's turning out to be very, very good energetically. So let's keep our fingers crossed that this energy is expressed. Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. Whatever it is, Sagittarius, that you may be wishing for, praying for, hoping for, may come to you. Yes answer to all romantic questions. It's one of the cards that I always say, if you receive it in your spread, then you are already receiving some sort of attachment, commitment, benefit from romantic partners, friends, family members, and so forth, right? Could be co-workers as well. Emotionally, on a scale of 1 to 9, what you put out there is what you're going to get back. Okay, I equate the Nine of Cups with the Star card, hopes, wishes, and dreams becoming fulfilled and manifested. So anything going on with social media, social networking, all of that energy is engaged with the Nine of Cups. Wow. All right, so the last card that I have for you, Sagittarius, in this spread is the Eight of Cups. Do not despair here, because I always talk about the Eight of Cups in a positive sense. Maybe you dealt with some drama last week. This week is a no drama week for Sagittarius, simply put. You're just turning your back on the energies of these cups and looking in the other direction. You don't want to deal with it. All right, so that's what I have for you in the general messages. The other deck that I'm using is the Hidden Truth Volume 2 deck. And Sagittarius, these are just messages. You can use these messages however you want. I've been saying in the other videos that it seems like it's more appropriate for when I do the general love readings, but that's done on a monthly basis. And we need to hear positive messages on a daily and weekly basis, right? So if it's useful, I'm happy, so be it. If not, don't worry about it. I'm only drawing 4 cards here, and the very first card that we're going to draw for you in terms of a message is, I want to make amends. Okay. Next card up here for you, Sagittarius, I watch your social media. Didn't I just say something about social media? Okay. Next up is, I am recovering. The sun comes in to heal any areas, emotional, physical, mental. That is that sun. All right, so, and look, the Eight of Cups cross mirrors over here to the sun. Emotions, healing. You're looking in the other direction. Last card I have for you is, I wonder how you feel. Somebody is wondering how you feel about them, possibly Sagittarius. In any event, this is what I have for you this week. Keep in mind, it's just me interpreting these messages here for you. Take what's going to work for you, Sagittarius. Leave the rest alone. You guys have an exceptional week ahead. Keeping my fingers crossed for you for this potential energy to open up for you. Welcome new subscribers once again. Don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Yeah. Remain smiling. Come back to get these messages from me in future content, Sagittarius. And I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.